I love going for walks. My wife and I, Tricia, we find ourselves out here walking, and what a beautiful day, what a beautiful place to walk. You'll see behind me a pathway. This goes for some great distance. It reminds me of a story, but let me say something first. Everyone is facing temptations on this pathway of life. All of us. Every day, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life. And we have to be honest with ourselves because it is real. I read something to our church years ago by Portelli Nelson. And she said that she wrote this little autobiographical sketch of life and trials in 5 short chapters. Are you ready for 5 short chapters in less than 60 seconds? Chapter 1. I walk down the street or path like this. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am helpless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find my way out. Chapter 2. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe where I'm at. The same place. But it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. Chapter 3. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it. It's there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I'm at. It is my fault. I get out immediately. Chapter 4. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Does the story end there? No, there's 5 chapters. Chapter 5. I find another street. Many years ago, I was sharing with a man of substance, and he was struggling with temptation and the challenges of his flesh. And there were things that he was doing, but part of the problem was that it was on the way to his office where he would walk. And one day, remembering this little story, I said to him, "Why do you go into that same place every time you go by it?" And he said, "Well, it's on my way." Then I said, "Choose another street. Take another street." You see, the Bible tells us there is no temptation that is attacking man that isn't common to all of us. Every temptation, it's common to man. But the Bible says, through Paul the Apostle, that in the temptation, God has made a way of escape. It's not outside the temptation, it's in the temptation. So when you're going down that road where you have perpetuated habits, remember, habits are formed by going down the same road, the same path, falling in the same hole again and again and again. My advice? Take another path. In fact, join me on my path. This is where we like to walk. We know the route, the pathway of God.